Are you doing a statement, Steve, or we just fire away?
You can fire away. Obviously disappointed in the loss. Thought we really competed, especially second half, to give ourselves opportunities. We just couldn't get over the hump on the offensive end with some, opportunities at the free throw line, opportunities from three and, some missed opportunities offensively, but thought defensively, especially in the second half, really competed and gave ourselves a chance. We just couldn't get over the hump. So credit K-State, but obviously disappointed.
Steve, what do you tell the guys in the locker room after a regular season like this?
I talked to him about a lot of different things. I talked to him about how fortunate and blessed we are. Our main words this week was joy and being full of life and understanding how blessed we are. All of us, from me to the last guy manager. I mean, we're extremely blessed. Playing at one of the best schools in the country and the best league in the country. We get an opportunity to go against the best every night. Got an unbelievable fan base. These guys are playing college basketball at the peak of their careers. Man, we're very, very fortunate, very blessed. The biggest message I sent to them is, man, you're defined in life by can you show up when stuff's really, really difficult. That's what you're defining in life. Can you have great humility in failure? Can you have great humility in success? And when stuff's really, really difficult and stuff's really, really tough, can you show up and do your job to the best of your ability? And I told them I thought they did that. But that doesn't mean you get rewarded. That doesn't mean you win. That doesn't mean you get the promotion. That doesn't mean you get the job. That's just a prerequisite to give yourself an opportunity to be successful. And I told him I appreciated him for doing that, because a lot of people that have gone through what they've gone through since last March, when you look at obviously the opportunities we had, and we've lost a ton of close games, and you could easily say, hey, screw this. And they haven't done it. I mean, I thought they played with great effort today. When we chart these 18 missed threes, I bet 10 to 13, 14 of them were really, really good looks by guys we want shooting the ball. And it just wasn't meant to be. And then when you're in athletics, you're going to be part of some great, great highs. And you're going to be sort of part of some tough, tough moments. And to measure the man and to measure the person is how you can handle both. And I thought our guys have done a great job of handling, obviously, some very, very difficult and adverse situations.
Steve, it's Travis. You said earlier this week that this season and the losing was unacceptable. Given where you are now with where your record is, what does that mean for you and for the program going forward, do you think?
You talking about individually for me?
Yeah.
Travis, I can't answer that. Like I said, Jamie and I have a great relationship. We meet all the time. He'll update me on that. But I'm going to keep fighting and keep working every day. Obviously, the wins and losses, we all know it's unacceptable. I mean, we've won multiple championships in the last 5 years. We've had guys go on and do special things. We've had unbelievable wins and had great conference finishes. But there's no question it's unacceptable. We all know that. But where I stand today, I don't know that. But I know that I'm going to go home on the bus and I'm going to watch tape and I'm going to prepare for Oklahoma and review this game and continue to work because that's what I'm about and that's what my staff's about. And we're going to continue to persevere and push forward. And that's all I can do.
You mentioned the successes and we've seen what happened this year and in previous years. When you weigh all that, do you believe that you do deserve to come back for a seventh year and potentially beyond?
I believe that we've done a lot of really special things here. I believe we've done a lot of special things. I thought when you talk about on the floor, off the floor, so without question, I'm excited about guys we have coming in the program. I got excited about guys we have sitting out. So without question, there's no doubt about it. I think we've had some great moments and we've had some tough moments, but I think that's part of college basketball, and that's part of sometimes that's going to happen. But there's no question about it. I want to be here, and I'm excited about going forward and getting our new guys on campus and getting our health guys healthy and continue to recruit for good players in the spring, and then continue to develop these young guys because there's good moments to come.
I know you said you're in, not constant, but in frequent communication with Jamie. Is there any plan to meet with him between now and Wednesday? I know his logistics might be complicated by going to Indianapolis.
Yeah, like I said, we talk all the time. So, I talk to him a couple times a week, whether it's through phone or text. So I'm sure we'll touch base, at some point next day or two, just to check in before we head to Kansas City.
Good.
Steve, I guess one more. You said you don't know, when asked about your future. Is it frustrating for you not to know? I mean, with a 6-year track record that, there's not a decision one way or another right now?
No, I think we hadn't finished our season yet. We've got to get ready for the conference tournament. We got to be focused on, I believe it's Oklahoma. I'm pretty sure it's Oklahoma because I think they lose a tiebreaker with Tech, even if Tech loses tomorrow. So I think it's Oklahoma for sure in the 7-10 game. And, we have more basketball to play. So, no, I'm focused on doing my job. My staff's focused on doing their job. And, I would believe Jamie's, focused on, seeing us continue to work, from that standpoint. So, no, not at all. I understand, your questions. I respect your questions, and I get it. That's part of it. But I love this program. I love this program. I put my heart and soul in this program. I care about the future. I care about the past. I care about the guys that laid the pathway before. And so, it doesn't bother anybody more than it bothers me. Believe me that.
I was going to ask something else, but I'm not going to touch it. I'm done now, Steve. Thank you very much. Are we done, Travis? Are you good?
Yeah, just Steve, how do you feel like your guys have handled? You talked a lot about the adversity.
He's saying, hey, Travis, you kind of cut out on me. Say it one more time.
You mentioned how you felt like your guys have carried themselves throughout the year. How do you feel like, has there been outside distractions that they've been able to?
If there's been outside distractions, I don't know about it. And I'm assuming you're talking about my job status, is what I would guess the outside distractions are. I haven't really heard anything from that standpoint. So no, I think our guys, to be honest, have handled everything in a first-class manner. I think they've been unbelievable. I think their character, their resiliency, if you look what they've done, especially the last couple of weeks. But in life, you don't always get, what you want or what you expect or what you work for. But can you come back the next day and show up? And it's easy to win championships. That's the easy part, to, make a tournament run, go to Kansas City and play well, but what are you about when it gets really tough? Can you still handle yourself the same way? Can you still have great humility? Can you still have great character? The biggest thing, man, is, you're not defined on how many games you win. You're defined as a basketball coach, but man, you're defined in life, you know what I mean, by, what kind of husband you are, what kind of father you are, how you impact in communities, how you impact in young adults. That's what this thing's really about. And I think we've done it at a high level. I've been a head coach 10 years, and I think we've done it at a high level for 10 years. There's no question about that.
Steve, it's Randy. I do have one more question. How's Katie? Sorry. How's Katie handled all this? How's Mr. Prohm handled all this? How's your mom handled all this?
My mom or my wife?
Your mom, your wife, your dad, your family.
Oh, your parents always think you're the best thing in the world, so they're good. My wife's been a rock star. She's been a rock star.
Okay. Thanks, Steve.
Yep.
Thank you, Steve.
Yep.
I'll get you on with John and Eric. Yeah.
Thanks, Schultz.